Yo, what's going on, everybody? I hope you're having an excellent day today. Today we're going to be continuing our Black Ops 3 Easter egg walkthrough series. Last time we took care of Zetsubo no Shima, and now we're doing Gorod Krovi, and then afterwards we'll do Revelations, and then we'll be completely done with the Black Ops 3 Super Easter egg, and we'll move on to Black Ops 4. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is get the power on as usual. Once you hit the switch, wait for everything to start up. You can find the switch in the Dragon Command area right next to Sophia. Once Sophia's done booting up, go ahead and hold your use button on the button to access her. The next thing you want to do is get the Pack-a-Punch. When you kill zombies, some of them will drop these little code cylinders that you have to use to access terminals to spawn in these Groff modules. When you get a code cylinder, place it in its location's corresponding terminal, and then you need to look up in the sky for when it drops and look for like a green light in the sky, kind of like the box. Yeah, that's what it looks like. You want to protect the Groff module until it starts sparking, and then it will open up and you can pick up one of the Pack-a-Punch parts. Repeat this process for 3 Groff modules to get all the parts. The blue one goes into the Dragon Command terminal, the yellow one goes into the supply depot, and the red one goes into the tank factory. When you have all the parts, you can place them on this console in the bunker right in front of the mule kick machine. Once you place those parts, you can now access the Dragon terminals around the map. There are 3 right next to the main areas of the map, and then you can ride the Dragon to the Pack-a-Punch area. When you get to the Pack-a-Punch area, I recommend you start up the Dragon Strike process right away as to get it out of the way early. Have all players hold their use button on this little terminal to start up a lockdown, and you just have to kill all the enemies. It's worth mentioning, you should try to shoot the arm cannons and the helmets off of the manglers. If you do 5 helmets and shoot off 5 arm cannons, then you can have access to the mangler helmet at the spawn, which is really useful in the boss fight. Once you've killed all the enemies, you now have access to the Dragon Strike controller. Head near the sewage pipe entrance at the Pack-a-Punch location, look up and shoot the egg, and it'll roll down to you and you can pick it up, and then you can head out of Pack-a-Punch whenever you want. Also, you should try to shoot this red light to turn it green. I don't know if I hit it right there, but shoot it until it turns green. I think you just need 1 bullet and that'll do. Once you get back at the main area, you can place your dragon egg down near the Dragon Command area and then wait for the dragon to light it on fire, and then all you need to do is flip 2 rounds. Once you flip 2 rounds, you can pick the egg back up and you can start doing the egg challenges. The first challenge is to get napalm kills. You need to run zombies through the fire when the dragon lights the area up. I recommend training near tank factory until the dragon lights the place up, and then just kill all the zombies until the little meter on the bottom right for the egg moves up. The second challenge is to get precision kills. You need to kill 2 zombies at the same time to complete this challenge until the bar moves up again. I recommend using a sniper like the Draken. The final challenge is to get shield kills. You just want to keep meleeing zombies with the shield until the dragon egg meter is complete. Once you complete all the challenges, place the egg in the incubator at the Pack-a-Punch area at the bottom floor, and then you'll initiate a lockdown. During this lockdown, at some point you need to kill a Valkyrie near this generator in order to turn it on for the valve step. Once the lockdown is done, head into the sewage pipes and head back to the main map so we can continue on with the valve step. Throughout the map there are 6 valves, and you need to find one that has a green light. You also need to find one that has a code cylinder shaken in it. During the valve step, you also need to have someone of your team or yourself look up this website, Kronorium.com, and type in Kronorium Gorod Krovi, and you should find it at the top of the list. And you need to select where the green light and pink cylinder is in your game. For me, it's Armory and Tank Station, and it'll show you what you need to set each valve to, like what number to set each valve in order to complete the step. When all valves have been set to the right number, you can head to where the code cylinder is and pick it up. Here is the supply depot valve. Here is the armory valve. Here is the department store valve. Here is the infirmary valve. Here is the tank station valve. And finally, here is the Dragon Command valve. You can then place the master code cylinder into Sophia, and you need to shoot these letters in order to spell out the word Kronos to confirm the password.
Password accepted. Access granted.
Once you enter the password, you now need to find 6 trophies around the map in order to initiate Ascension Protocol. The first trophy can be found in one of the hands of these 3 statues near the Dragon Command. Shoot it out of the hand and then pick it up. The second trophy, head to the tank station near Double Tap and shoot the window with your shield blast, and then you can pick up the second trophy. For the third trophy, head near the supply depot area and find this puddle, and then line up your dragon strike missiles to the puddle. And after it's the dragon's done shooting the puddle, you can then pick up the bomb trophy. For the fourth trophy, also in supply depot, you want to activate the giant I-beam trap right here and wait for it to be done. Once the giant I-beam trap is done, a little box will open up near it and it will be a Mangler trophy. You find the fifth trophy in this toilet that's exploding on the second floor of the Pack-a-Punch. The trophy appears after you shoot the red light in the sewage pipes that we did earlier. For the last trophy, you need the baby dragon specialist. After you end a couple of rounds and head back and pick up the egg, you'll get 5,000 XP as a reward. Once you have the egg, head back to spawn and look at your challenges. Look at the bottom one and activate it, and then you can pick up the baby dragon specialist. You then want to head into the bunker, pull out your baby dragon, and press the aim button to release him, and then punch this safe right here, and then you can find the last trophy in there. Once you have all the trophies, you can place them on this little console near Dragon Command opposite Sophia, and you are now ready to start up the challenges. To complete this next step, you need to complete 6 challenges at random, all started by the push of this green button. I'll be walking through the challenges. I get them in the order in my game. Okay, so the first challenge I got is the Mangler challenge. So throughout the map, there is a green-eyed Mangler that'll just be yelling off, and you need to get him back to the Dragon Command Center. He'll only follow one person. The way I recommend you do this is to shoot the shoulder off of the Mangler, and then get him to just run at you until you get to the Dragon Command area. You could not kill me. You could not kill me on island. The next challenge I got is the Gerst challenge. There is a yellow ball around the map that you need to shoot with a Pack-a-Punch weapon until you get dialogue 3 times.
Where am I? What is happening? It's collapsing. The confluence is... Wait, you look familiar. Stop that. Stop shooting. To find this orb, listen to the sound that it emits from its sort of orb body, and the best gun to shoot it with is the Ray Gun Mark III Pack-a-Punch. The Ray Gun Mark IIIs make these challenges way easier. I definitely recommend getting them. Once you've shot the orb 3 times and heard 3 sets of dialogues, head back to the Dragon Command Center and it'll be sucked up by this magnet, just like the Mangler. The next challenge I got is the Groff module challenge. You'll see the Groff module light up, and then either tank, dragon, or supply will light up green, and this will tell you where you need to protect a Groff module. The one I got is at the Dragon Command Center. Basically, just want to protect it from a distance from zombies. If you have a sniper, this works, but the Ray Gun Mark III also works as well if you can hit your shots right. Once the Groff module starts sparking, have someone immediately pull out their baby dragon and release it to go pick up the cargo. And then it will bring it back to you and you can pick it back up. Head back to Sophia, a little drawer will open up and you can place the cargo inside it, and that'll complete that challenge. The next challenge I got is the Valkyrie step. You need to head to spawn and find a green lit Valkyrie. Once you head back to spawn, you can find the Valkyrie coming towards you, and you do not want to kill it. You want to protect yourself and it using the left gun of the Mark III. It shoots out this little yellow portal that slows down zombies, and it does not hurt the Valkyrie, so you can just keep shooting the yellow balls to protect yourself and escort the Valkyrie all the way back to Dragon Command. The next challenge I get is the bomb challenge. Now this requires a lot of concentration. There are 6 bombs around the map, and when you activate the challenge, the console will show all the spots and light them up one by one, and you need to record or memorize this order. On solo, you could just pause the game after seeing one of the areas light up, and you need to activate all the bombs in the correct order within the specific time. On co-op, you have less time, and you should have all your players hang out near the bombs and one person record the code. Here is the tank bomb, which is my first one. Here is the armory bomb, which is my second one. Here is the department bomb, which is my third one. Here is the dragon one. Here is the one for supply. And finally, here is the one for infirmary. If you hit any bomb in the wrong order, any player standing near a bomb will die immediately. And if you ran out of time, make sure no one stands near a bomb so nobody dies. The final challenge you will always get is the egg hatchery challenge. After starting up the challenge, there will be a key card that disposes out of a drawer. Once you have the card, have all players head to Pack-a-Punch and activate this little console right here, and it'll turn green, and then you'll see a download progress bar at the bottom of your screen. You'll initiate another lockdown, but only manglers will spawn in during this lockdown. To make this step really easy, just keep one mangler during the first part of the lockdown and train it until the download progress is done. Once the download is complete, you can head back to the console and then pick up the key card and then head back to the main area. Head back over to Sophia and the drawer will open up once again like the cargo challenge, and you can place the key card in it, and that'll be the last step, or not the last step, the last challenge. Once you completed all the challenges, this little box will open up underneath Sophia and it'll contain power cores. Take this to spawn. Once you're at spawn, pull out your dragon and release him, and he will take the cores and send them over to Nikolai. Once you've done that, you can head back to the dragon command, and Sophia will sort of blow up her concealments and sort of start flying. And then she'll talk to you some more and then fly off, and then you can get set up for the boss fight. The guns I'm running for the boss fight is a Pack Draken. It's the best thing against Nikolai besides the Rega Mark 3s, but those are cheap, and I'm running the Rega Mark 3s for the dragon part. And if you did the Mangler helmet challenges that I explained before, you can find the Mangler helmet right here in the back of the department store on the second floor. When you're ready to start up the boss fight, have all players stand on this crate that appears when Sophia leaves. It'll be right under where her console was. Then to start up the boss fight, head to the middle of the arena and hold your use button on this button, and it'll activate the Gigant's giant eye laser beam, and this will free Nikolai. Throughout the first part of the boss fight, you'll be fighting the giant dragon. He's really not that hard. Nikolai is the real challenge. You want to wait for him to head to the left side of the map, and Nikolai will shoot him with this harpoon gun in the shoulder. And then you want to have all players direct fire towards its shoulder, and that'll be the first phase done. The dragon will then head to the right side of the arena, and Nikolai will shoot another harpoon gun at his stomach and have all players direct fire on this new weak spot. Afterwards, the dragon will head to the middle, and eventually Nikolai will shoot his throat and then just finish him off with your Rega Mark 3s and all your damage and stuff. Once the dragon is dead, you'll now be put into a mini cutscene, and you have 2 max ammos to use in the middle during the Nikolai boss fight. Nikolai has 2 cores that you can see on his hips and 2 cores on his shoulders, and you need to destroy each and every one of these by shooting them and causing enough damage, and then his crotch will open and you need to finish off by shooting his crotch. The shoulder cores only pop out when he's doing his special attacks like the harpoon attack, launching wraps, or shooting you with his red death machine. You also have access to more of the arena after you kill the dragon. If you hang out on the top areas of the arena, then you do not take damage from Nikolai's death machine.
You think you will kill me now? I am sorry, Nikolai. I wish there was another way. But know this, in my heart, I share the same pain as you. The pain that you have buried and blurred beneath an alcohol-fueled haze. Yes, the pain of your own memory. You loved and you lost. Everything else has been delusional fantasy that distance you from painful truth. You know what I speak of. You remember, before the bombs fell, before she was taken from us. Some things are forgotten for a reason! Ah!
It is done. have been collected, Maxis. We will see you soon.
Once the cutscene's over, all players will be teleported back to the main map. You'll get all the perks and 7,500 XP. Anyways, guys, that is the full Gorod Krovi Easter egg walkthrough. I hope this actually helped you out. I know I can make things a little confusing, but I promise I do not mean to. It's just because I'm getting used to making videos and adding commentary. So afterwards, we'll be doing the Revelations Easter egg. I'll post it up as soon as I can. This video, it took a long time to make. It was very difficult because of how difficult the Easter egg is and how long the video takes to edit. So if you could show your support by liking and subscribing, I'd really appreciate it. And without further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later, you guys.
You all right? Yes. No, you are all left.